Hi guys, Techman here. Right, we're back with the EP500 Pro here. And if you want to check the state of charge of the battery, we can set to check it here. Click on the button and you can actually see the overall battery pack voltage, which is currently at 53.6 volts. I've just recently charged this up to 100%. But there's actually a way you can go into the battery BMS and check the individual cell voltages. Now if we try to click the battery information icon here, nothing happens. But if you go back, click on the data and go into the battery information here and tap the battery information 5 times quickly. This is what you get to see. There we are, the individual cell voltages, and this is a 16S configuration, so we've got 16 individual cell voltages. Now some of them are out of sync because I've just recently charged this up to 100%, and so the BMS is still balancing out the cells. Now this sort of information is also available on other Bluetti power stations with a similar screen. Now I've been keeping an eye on the BMS information at different stages of charge. I'm going to share that with you here. So here we have the battery at 39% state of charge. And as you can see, the individual cell voltages are 3.29 volts. Now if you put this together, it should come to around 52.64 volts, which would be the actual voltage for a battery at around 60% state of charge. And here we have the battery at 30% state of charge. The entire pack is showing at 52.6 volts. Which again should be somewhere between 50 and 60% state of charge. And you can see the cell voltages here is still 3.29 volts. Here the battery is at 18% state of charge. The entire pack is showing us 52.3 volts, which should be around 30% state of charge. The individual cell voltages are around 3.27 volts. The individual cell voltages aren't much different in the last 2 or 3 examples I've given you. And that's because lithium iron phosphate batteries have a very linear charge curve. Here's the battery at 10% state of charge. The pack is showing as 51.8 volts. Now that should be somewhere around 20 to 25% state of charge. The individual cells are showing 3.23 volts. And here we have the battery fully drained. You can see the alarm icon is also highlighted. The pack is showing at 50.5 volts, which shows a near empty battery. And the individual cells are around 3.16 volts. That is a more true reflection of the actual state of charge of the batteries inside the EP500. And so today I charged the unit up all the way to 100%, which is what you saw in the video. And you can see the whole pack is at 54 volts, which means it's fully charged and it's now balancing the cells individually. And here you can see the individual cells. A fully charged lithium iron phosphate cell is somewhere between 3.35 and 3.4 volts. And so what you see here is the BMS balancing out the cells. Right guys, so that was just some information about the BMS and how to check the individual cell voltages if you notice that the state of charge isn't accurate. I've been collecting some information on the different charging efficiencies, whether it's DC charging, solar charging, or via the AC plug. And I'm going to share that with you in a video soon. If you have any comments or any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for all your support. Right guys, as always, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay green, and I'll catch you in the next one.